You ever have one of those days where it feels like all you're doing is hitting red lights? I mean, like at a ridiculous level. Literally, one stoplight, then the next one turns red. At the time, it doesn't feel like that. It feels like the universe is against us, but that's really an erroneous belief. Everything, everyone, the universe is not really against us. But there are times where it seems, whether it's coincidentally or something else, that there's a lot of resistance to the project we're working on, to the thing we're doing, to the goal we've set for ourselves, or the place that we're trying to travel, quite literally in our car, in my case on a motorcycle. It feels like the more effort we put in, the more resistance we get. And that's not a really good feeling. So what do we do about this? The best thing to do is to kind of buy into it. Sometimes when I'm hitting more than one red light in, or two or three or four, I say to myself, oh, so that's how today is going to be, or that's how this trip is going to be today. And that's when you take a deep breath and settle in for the ride. Another strategy is sometimes change course. Get off the road altogether. Sometimes people will pull off to the side of the road, walk around their car, take a few deep breaths, or just travel on a different highway, take a different route to work or the destination that you're headed to. But if it's in terms of life goals and you're getting a lot of resistance, sometimes it's a good message to take a break, do something different, engage in one of your other activities, meditation, exercise, reading a book, working on a different project. Sometimes when I'm working on videos, I'll get stuck and then I'll say, you know what, not working today. I'm going to go out in the garden and I'm going to pull some weeds and maybe pull a few carrots and get them ready for dinner. Doing something different, working on a different task and feeling at least somewhat masterful, like the universe isn't against you, can break that magic spell. And it is actually up to you. So it's an attitude thing. Sometimes the universe gives us some messages that, hey, maybe you ought to slow down, or I'm slowing you down for a reason that you might not even know. My mother used to say when we would come up to a red light and I'd be a kid in the passenger seat and say, oh, darn it, we hit the red light. We're slowing down. We're not going to make it to where we're going on time. We're not going to make it to the baseball game on time. And she would say, well, maybe God is telling us to slow down and is preventing us from getting into an accident 1, 2, 3 blocks in the future. And I thought, it's an interesting way of looking at it. My mother was a bit of an optimist that way. But it does help lower your blood pressure. It makes it feel like the universe is not in fact against you. Sometimes things just happen. You take your control back when you take your mind back. Your attitude is everything. Thank you for making it this far in the video. I really appreciate the attention and I really appreciate comments. Man, I love it when you guys comment on my videos. Give me some suggestions of future topics or ideas that you would like me to cover. That would be great. And if you have a chance, give me a like and a subscribe. It really does help. Peace.